great edition of Mississippi Stories. We have a great guest today. I'm pretty excited. Madison, Mississippi's own, actually no, I take it, Jennifer Hudson show's own, Eze Uzodinma. John, thank you so much for joining us today. You got such a great story to tell already in your life, but you got such a great story ahead of you. Thank you for taking time to visit with us
today.
Thank
you so much. I'm so happy to be here.
I know, you were like saying, I've been reading your cartoons since I was a little kid. I'm like,
yeah.
I feel ancient now. Thank you very much.
You're the celebrity. Just to be here.
No, man. You were on the Jennifer Hudson show, so I think you got the whole celebrity thing going. And you brought a friend with you today, too.
Yes, my best friend.
Your best friend?
Yeah.
I've been your best friend since you were 8 years old.
8 years old, yes. So I was in elementary school, and I kept seeing all of my friends leave class, and I was trying to figure out why are they getting to leave and I'm not getting to leave class. So that's probably where I started. My first love was like I wanted to get out of class first, and then.
Well, aren't you glad that it was for strings and not something else?
Yes, exactly.
It detention or something.
No,
you
detention.
probably wouldn't be sitting here right now. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, but really, honestly, your musical career started when you were maybe 2 or 3. Your grandmother, you started pecking around on the piano.
Yes,
a bit.
that's right. Yeah, so we had a piano at our house, and so we had hymns and different like music on the piano. So I would just try to play different melodies and stuff, and she would tell me if it was right or wrong, and because she played piano really well.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my grandmother did give me that.
So I was going to ask you that question: a musical genius in the family?
My grandmother.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, she passed it on, I think.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That is cool. Now, your mom is in the room with us right now.
Yes,
so you can say, but I tell you what your parents did give you. They obviously gave you a lot of love and a lot of support.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, they're everywhere with me. My parents go to all of my performances, and
really?
My dad's like the cameraman. My mom's a cheerleader.
Yeah.
She's just always there rooting me, and just to, be there for the support is great.
I have to admit, you're a violin star, but she's kind of a rock star.
She's
right?
the rock star, yeah.
Yeah. So, but it's good. I mean, I'm glad that you respect that and you appreciate that too. And like I said, your career has been amazing. Everything from, I mean, sitting there going back doing the YouTube things, and they're, stalking you that way. You were doing poetry readings when you were in high school.
Yes, yeah.
And they were good too, man. You were rocking some Langston Hughes.
Yes, that was poetry out loud. Actually, at MPB, ninth grade for Rosa Scott.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, but I will say this, and I think that one of the things that when I watch you perform, and then when I watched you do that, you have a real sense of being on stage and being able to let your personality flow out and everything. That's important, isn't it?
Yeah, the stage is like my home. I feel like it's where I feel most powerful.
Yeah.
When I put the instrument in my hands under my chin, I just feel like I can tell a story and communicate with the audience, and that's the most powerful position to be in for me, is to be on stage.
How did you end up in Arlington Cemetery for Medgar Evers' 50th anniversary, right there with Bill Clinton playing for him? How did that happen? I mean, that had to be one of those moments when you were like going, okay, I can't freeze up here.
I still can't believe it. So I was playing at the VA. I played the national anthem, and Merle Evers was there.
Yeah.
And so she asked me to play at the Arlington Cemetery. She called us. She flew us up there, and then I didn't know Bill Clinton was actually going to be there. And so that was also crazy too. Yeah. So when I saw him on the stage, I was like, oh my gosh, President Clinton is here. You have to really perform well. And so I got up there and played Amazing Grace, and I still can't believe that moment even happened for me. But
yeah, let's back up for a second. Cause I kind of led with, it's really cool that you got to hang out with Bill Clinton. But Merle Evers liked your work well enough to ask you to have that honor.
Yeah, that's the hugest honor, actually. And she's been there, part of my career, as long as I can remember.
Really?
Yeah, she and Irina Evers. Yeah.
Oh, and the Evers family's amazing.
Yeah, they invite me to perform at all the different functions and everything. So they've been there every step of the way, too. Yeah.
Okay. Now, how did you get your head back on the airplane? Because my head would have been so swollen, I wouldn't have been able to.
I don't think I slept that night.
Okay.
I posted a picture on Facebook, and my friends and family kept calling me. They were like, "You met President Clinton?" I was like, "Yeah, I did." And so that was a really big moment for me.
I could hear him now. I like John.
Yeah,
John's great.
Yeah. He was telling me he played the saxophone too. I was talking to him, and I was like, this is amazing.
That was one of the great moments when he was running for office. He got on Arsenio Hall. He pulled out the saxophone and started playing it.
Whoa, okay.
Everybody's like, wow, this dude's like not 500 years old. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
What other instruments do you play besides?
Okay, so I played trumpet. I was in the Lions band. We were talking about Mr. Goff. I was in band in Madison.
Madison Central.
Madison Central. I was actually first chair for a long time. Then I got bumped down to second, then bumped down to third. But trumpet was like my second love. This was the first love, and then trumpet I started playing too, and then piano.
in piano
course,
also
yeah.
as well. So you decided to, when you graduated from Madison Central, you decided to go to Southern Miss.
Southern Miss.
Yeah,
right.
Southern Miss.
Yeah.
So you got your bachelor's there, you got your master's at LSU, and now you're back getting your doctorate.
Yes.
So how come you're getting your doctorate? I just explained the music business.
The music part of getting a doctorate.
Yeah.
So we learned a lot about the music theory, of course, the music history. We're just kind of trying to combine all those elements together.
Yeah.
And of course, my teachers are still trying to fix things in my playing.
Yeah.
You know, so every morning I'm still practicing the basics and different things like that. And I'm also doing a lot of research.
Yeah.
With African American classical composers who compose music for the violin specifically. So yeah, just a lot of research, lots and lots of research on top of the playing.
Yeah. So speaking of playing, why don't you play a little something?
Sure, yeah.
That'd be great.
I'll play a little bit of meditation from Thais.
Okay.
Just a little snippet.
Beautiful, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And the nice thing is, unlike poor Jennifer Hudson, you're not going to make me try to play.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Now,
Yeah.
like I said, how many hours a week of practice do you think you do?
Oof. So actually, every day I do about 5 hours minimum.
Okay,
Yeah, and so I guess
5 hours.
Yeah, so we're talking about the 10,000
Yeah.
rule. Yeah, I definitely hit that early on. Probably when I was 15 or 16, I hit that 10,000 hour.
Yeah.
rule. Yeah.
So that was like I said, you in school, you would come home after school and
Practice,
and that was a tough thing because you're playing two instruments, so you're having to practice both of them.
Yeah, band rehearsal after school, then trying to go to orchestra rehearsal. Yeah, it was a lot. Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about some of the things that the awards, just looking at some of the awards you've won already in your very short career at this point. Tell us a little bit about where you are now and where you hope to go.
So I still want to continue performing all over the country. I would love to actually go all over the world. That's my goal, is to be a concert soloist, to maybe get into some composing.
Yeah.
For the violin, I want to perform my own compositions. And then I also would like to play a lot of jazz.
Yeah.
I want to play like at different jazz festivals and maybe be the headliner. I would love to do that, be the headliner with like a like percussion behind me, or like drums or anything like behind me, to have like a band. I would like to be like John in the band or something.
John
Yeah.
in the band, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I would definitely buy a ticket for that one.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Tell us, just like I said, for people that have a dream, like you had a dream, and like I said, you started 8 years old, you started playing just to get out of class, but it turned obviously into something wonderful. What advice would you give to somebody who has a dream? It's maybe sitting there watching.
So just never give up. Honestly, you're gonna have those struggles where you're gonna want to quit. You're not gonna want to perform. There are days I don't even want to pick up the instrument, but when I see the way I'm able to communicate with the audience, and like you said, the love I have for the instrument, and then when people see that, when they tell me that they've really enjoyed it, that keeps me going. Honestly, when I see that the interaction with the audience and people say, "Okay, John, we enjoyed your playing today," and that really keeps me going. So just don't ever give up. Keep going. Keep striving to be the best that you can be.
Yeah, how did you get on the Jennifer Hudson show? How did that happen?
Yeah.
That was really, and I mean, kudos to you, because like I
Thank
said,
you.
that is not easy being on a national television
Yeah.
show, because you've probably got this little voice in your head going, "Don't screw up, don't
Yeah,
screw up, don't screw up."
yeah.
But you didn't.
No, thank you. So actually, I went viral on Instagram
Okay.
first, and so I don't know, second. Yeah, so a lot of my success has come from social media.
Yeah.
So I went viral on Instagram. She saw me. I had like 1 million views on 2 videos.
Wow.
Actually, at the Westin in Jackson and Iron Horse Grill, and so she saw those, and then the production company, they emailed us first,
Yeah.
And then they were like, we're coming on the show. We were like, I'm going to. We didn't think that was even true, really.
Yeah, I mean, seriously.
Yeah, we didn't
somebody
think it was true. Yeah, we
spoofing
went,
it,
yeah. So I went from like 7,000 followers to like 116,000 followers on Instagram.
Wow.
And so that's how she found me. And then we got up there in Hollywood, and I had to go on the talk show and perform. It was crazy.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. Yeah, I still can't believe that happened.
So what's she like?
Honestly, she was so sweet. She was like blowing me kisses before I performed. She was blowing me a kiss. You couldn't see it on the. Yeah, but it was one of the most amazing things I think that's happened to me, like thus far, actually.
Yeah, and I do hope you allowed your folks to come along.
Yes, of course. Yeah, my mom. Yeah, my mom is here with me today. Yeah, my parents, they both were there. Yeah, so they're everywhere with me. They go to all of my performances. So it's so nice to have their support always, and I know they're always constantly praying for me. My mom, we're praying before performances, and so just to have their support and love. That's why I'm where I am.
How long till you graduate with your doctorate?
One more year.
I'll
be finished. Yeah.
Oh wow.
I'll be Dr. Uzodinma.
Yeah. I like that. That sounds
cool.
good.
Yeah. It's gonna be cool. Yeah. I'm excited about that. To get the chance to teach and be a college professor is gonna be awesome. To give my love I have for the instrument to students. So.
Tell us some of your mentors.
So a lot of my mentors are actually in Jackson. Dr. London Branch at Fair Street Baptist Church. He taught me trumpet. And then actually Dr. Amanda Smith Roberts, she grew up here. She was one of my violin teachers. Dr. Stephen Redfield at USM, Dr. Espen Lilleslotten at LSU. All of my influences have been through my violin teachers mainly. So.
Yeah, and do you think that the tougher ones at the end of the day are the ones that probably mean the most to you?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, those the ones that were the most strict on me, and those are the ones I even go to now for advice. Still, actually, I haven't graduated from school. I still call them up and ask them all different questions. So
yeah, and they're probably really just glad to help you.
They are, always.
So, is there anything that I have not covered? Because like I said, there's so much. I mean, folks, seriously, get on. And I'm gonna put some links in the YouTube feed, but. In the comments below, but I mean, seriously, it's just fun to get to meet you and get to talk to you. I'm just so thrilled for your success because I think that you have got the right mindset to be able to take it to another level.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Just to be in your presence, like I said, is just amazing for me. Thank you so much.
I'm not going to ask you any hard questions. You don't have to be this nice. But thank you too for playing because, like I said, that's I always said, you're not your artwork, but your artwork is who you are, and what you do is beautiful. So
thank you so much. Likewise, I'm amazed just at you, just to be talking to you.
Well,
an amazing moment for me.
Well, I wasn't the one that was on the Jennifer Hudson show, so you kind of got a scoreboard on that one. But I'm just really, like I said, it's so cool to get to meet you, but I'm also incredibly proud of this success, and you're definitely making Mississippi proud.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Hey, thank you for tuning in. We're going to do this again, and we're just going to allow John to play us out as we head out. Folks, thank you so much for watching, and check us out at MississippiToday.org. Thank you for watching this episode of Mississippi Stories. Make sure to subscribe to the Mississippi Today YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified every time a new video uploads.